All right, so I'm sitting here with Benjamin Dennehy. If you don't know Benjamin, he is prolific. He is also reputed as the UK's most hated sales trainer, and sometimes that's a little bit, well earned. But the truth of the matter is, he's very good at what he does. So, I'm going to ask you a question that I'm not sure you've been asked before. We all know, wrong answer. We all know you're really strong and accomplished and reputed for your phone and cold calling capabilities. What capabilities beyond that have made you successful in your sales career?
That's a very good question.
You saw it here first. Speechless. Stay tuned.
I'm just trying to think. It's rather a philosophical answer, actually. It took me a very long time to understand the concept of attachment, and I talk about it a lot. And as soon as I let go of chasing money and just wanting to do my job well, understanding the prospect, their problem, and why they wanted to fix it, as opposed to trying to talk about my solution, that's what really, really changed it for me. That's hard, though, to be emotionally detached from the outcome, particularly if you need to make a sale to survive. And most salespeople are generally just surviving, as I was. So I had to become something that I wasn't in order to become the person that I am, that I was pretending I wasn't, if that sort of makes sense.
It actually does make sense, right? We all have to grow as individuals, right? And evolve. I mean, I began life as a computer programmer. I'm a chief marketing officer today. Those are not natural career paths. You have to grow. So what was that moment when you had that epiphany where you realized this is what I need to do? What was the catalyst?
I'd been trying to make this work for a couple of years, and I know it would work intellectually. Everything I teach intellectually makes sense, but doing it is a lot harder than it looks, and you got to hit rock bottom, I think, and I nearly hit it. And you get to the point where you get so frustrated and angry that something inside you just snapped. And I said, you know what, that's it. I'm not taking this anymore. I've got to change. And it was at that moment that I realized I have to let go. The reason I'm miserable is because I'm holding on to something that's making me miserable. And at that moment, and that was about 2 years ago, and since that moment, things have increased exponentially. And not only am I able to do what I said people could do, I can do it, I can demonstrate it. It's almost like that scene in The Matrix where he finally gets it at the end. And it was sort of like that. So it was a process which then all of a sudden just happened. And I haven't looked back. And the good thing is I can only get better. And I want to stress that. I never get complacent. So I'm constantly meeting people to sell to, even if I can't sell to them for whatever reason. Because if I don't continually practice what I do and hone it, I will slip back to my old ways very easily. It's very dangerous. You are never, ever fully where you need to be. So I'm committed to absolute excellence in what I do. And that's what drives me. The money is a byproduct of doing something well. Every rich person I know has told me that, and it's true. It's a byproduct of doing something well. It's not the end goal. And for me, it's doing my job really, really well and making sales professional and acting professionally, which is unemotional and detached. And once you get that, selling is it's an enjoyable job. There's no pressure, and you get to write your own paycheck. I mean, you get good at this, and people pay a lot of money.
So what I love about this conversation are two things. One, you're really being transparent and a little bit vulnerable, but you're also being really self-aware. And you had that moment in your life where you were self-aware, and that was honest enough with yourself to make it a hard decision that was awkward and uncomfortable and unknown. We don't know what the outcome is. The question here if I can paraphrase my good friend Benjamin here, is what attachments are you holding on that are preventing you from achieving the success that you seek, that you desire, and you probably candidly deserve? Once you know that, the next step is simply to overcome it and seek the rewards that Benjamin here has accomplished. He's living proof. I'm with Benjamin Dennehy. My name is Darryl. I'm with VanillaSoft. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you online.